Okay, so right, I just want to give you an update on stuff. I feel really crap at the moment. I mean, I feel like I've lost second, third, and fourth gear or fifth gear, whatever. I mean, it's just struggling to just do things, just to get anything done. Um, my internet's really crap. Look at that. I'm supposed to be watching a YouTube video right now, and it's my internet is just useless. That's why I'm recording the video right now. You can see the squirrely thing going around and around. Well, oh look, it's playing now. Look, I'll get what 5, 10 seconds, and it'll get stuck again, and it's just bonkers. It's just useless. Look at this. It's stuck again, right? This is what my internet's like during the day, and this is typical, right? Um, I can't watch anything. I can't get anything done because my internet is just so bad right now. And the guy that was helping me with the internet before, I don't know what happened, but he's turned it off, whatever. So I can't use that now. So I'm basically back to square one again. I think they're throttling him as well. So they're throttling not everyone. Um, the internet in this country, in the UK, is absolutely atrocious, and you're hearing stories in the media about about the migrants and that. They're complaining about hotels and about the internet being bad and slow, and this is what it is. This is what we've got. We're being throttled. Look, it's still squirrely. Little thing going around and around and around in the middle of the screen. Yeah, hang on. Can I zoom in? No, I can't even zoom in. Anyway, the update is I've ordered some parts. Um, I ordered 10 polyfuses, 750 milliamps each, because the solid state relays. Oh, that's a point I want to mention something. When I showed you that diagram the other day, I was showing you this diagram, and I made a typo. I was showing this diagram, and I had SSD, which is solid state drive. So I changed it. It's SSR. Yeah. Sorry about that. Well, I'm getting old and cranky, and I do make mistakes, so I had to change the D to an R because it's solid state relay, not SSD. Yeah, well, anyway, that happens. So I ordered two of these modules. Um, each one is 8 channel, so I'll have two of them because each module is going to control um, a bank of batteries of three in series or two in series, depending on how I decide to do it. And I've also ordered some battery boxes so I can put my 18650 batteries in. Now, the important thing about using lithium batteries is you got to build a protection circuit. Now, obviously, you got to make sure that the batteries, the two or the threes in series, depending on what I go for, you got to make sure that those don't overcharge the batteries that are in parallel, because if you do, bang, whatever. So anyway, it's simple enough to put a single. It's not such a big problem discharging series batteries in series. It's not such a big problem discharging them than it is for overcharging the ones that are in parallel. So it's important to put the protection across the ones in parallel so you don't actually go above 4.2 volts. So it's called a voltage. It's called a clamp, right? So it's a simple parallel regulator. That's all it is. So I would simply use a transistor and a 3.5 volt Zener and with a pull down resistor to create a clamp, so that when the voltage across the parallel batteries gets to about 4.2 volt, it's clamped so it can't go above that, as a bit of as a protection. So obviously I've got all the components for that kicking around in my drawers, so I could easily build that without any problem. So I've got 6 battery boxes I've ordered. I've got 10 polyfuses, because the actual SSR solid state relay modules, they come with a fusible resistor on every single channel that you can use to connect to switch the batteries around in the polarity. Now, the only problem with the fusible resistor is if it fuses, you've got to replace it. Well, and the fusible resistors will be probably rated to like 2 amps or 3 amps or something. Surge. So I don't want to go that high in current anyway. So I decided to go with the polyfuses, 750 milliamp. Now, the polyfuses are designed so that you can exceed 750 milliamps. You can actually draw, they have a trip voltage. The trip voltage is actually different to the actual normal running voltage. The normal running voltage is the normal running current is 750 milliamps. But if you go to, on this particular polyfuse that I ordered, if you go to 1.5 amps, that is the trip current. So at that moment, they would trip and go open, basically cutting off the supply. And that's the safety mechanism that I would. So I would basically pull out one leg of the fusible resistors, and I would just simply put the polyfuse in series with the fusible resistor as the safeguard, so that, because the polyfuse would trip before the fusible resistor. Anyway, so I've got to do that modification when I get them. And so the idea is that I want to do some working. Hang on, I'm just going to pause that because it's back to playing the video. I was letting the commercials skip. So the idea that I want to do is I want to do some testing with the previous my previous builds, as in my MEG, the motionless electromagnetic generator. I want to be able to test running that through this series and parallel battery configuration. God. I want to do some testing with the series parallel battery configuration to see how long we can run the MEG using these batteries that are switched around. Because there's the other guy on YouTube, there's another guy called What If I Did This. He was doing some experiments with running LEDs for. He actually run his LEDs for a few months, actually, using the battery switching method, and I think that was pretty cool, the results he got with that. And as you know, with the MEG, if you've been watching my channel, the motionless electromagnetic generator, it actually uses less current when the output is under load, which is, I found that at the time when I was doing those testing, I found that to be really interesting. I'm not quite sure exactly how that was happening, but it was possibly because it was in resonance or in tune at that specific frequency. But anyway, I want to find out, and I also want to supplement the power that's being used by back charging the batteries that are in series that are actually driving the MEG. I want to back charge that to see if we actually have a gain in voltage across the batteries that are in parallel that would be effectively normally, well, they'd be in the charging phase, because the ones that are connected back in parallel are in series with the other batteries that are in series, the other 3 batteries or 2 batteries, depending on how I configure it. So as the 3 batteries in series are being discharged to run the MEG, the power is going through the ones in parallel to charge them. So if I can supplement power from the MEG and charge to make up for losses, then that would be extremely interesting test to do. And if I get good results with that, then it might be worth trying the same configuration of the solid state relay system on my other rotary system, which is down there. So that one, and also my anti-drag generator, which is here. So I'll be interested to test it on my other devices to see if we get anything close to a self-running system, a closed loop self-running system, because I want to find that out. It's really interesting. So there's lots of things we can do if I don't croak it before that is, because I've not been very good lately, but my blepharitis is a lot better. I think I must be run down. I think the key word is run down. I'm just, generally my health isn't that good right now, and I got the deck chair repaired. Oh, they sent me some new parts. I was going to get some aluminium tubing to reinforce the wood, but I haven't got that sorted yet. But the supplier I got the deck chair from sent me some new parts, so I've got that fixed. So when we have sunshine, I can sit outside a little bit and absorb a bit of sunshine and try to get my health right. You know what I mean? Because I have never been a person that goes down to the beach and lays out and absorbs sunlight, and I've not been a very much of an outdoor person, if you know what I mean. So I tend to be a little bit introverted in my research and doing all this electronic stuff, and that tends to be an indoor thing. So unless you're somebody that's a mechanic and works on tractors and stuff like that, but you know what I mean. I don't work on tractors and stuff, so I tend to be a hobbyist that works indoors more than anything. So, but anyway, and I haven't forgotten about the RF system, which I've still got across the room. You know, that big array. You know the. So this system, I still haven't built the rest of it. I still sat here, but at some point I'm going to get to that. But in the meantime, I figured why not just concentrate on what I've already built, do some other tests with the battery series parallel system, and see if we can get a gain out of that for the now. So that's what we need to do, I think. That's what I need to do. Anyway, thank you for watching. I've been waffling for ages, and I'll try and upload this video tonight, and I'll schedule it to go public probably Sunday, because I've got one scheduled for Friday. I've got a live stream scheduled for Saturday, so this was probably, because this will be a follow-up to the one on Saturday anyway. So anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, everyone.